Again, folks, if you see me do this or this, means I'm checking my OBS, okay? OBS crashed. I don't know what's happening. So let's move on. Evo is acquired by, or in this case, is bought by Saudi Arabia, then EA, and now Warner Bros. Amazing. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Not just, I don't know if Rocksteady still has their diversity hiring. Not certain myself. So for months, the entertainment world, this is what happens when OBS crash, everything comes down. For months, the entertainment world has been treating the potential sale of Warner Bros. Discovery like an industry's own royal succession drama. Depending on which insider you trust, the future of the entire Warner empire could shift towards either Netflix, Universal, the Ellison family, or, if a new round of reporting holds true, straight towards the Middle East, with recent report that Saudi Arabia is a frontrunner to acquiring Warner Bros. Discovery. Ooh, oh boy, I wonder how the people at the DC comic writers is gonna handle this. Two stories, each from different corners of the media landscape, have started weaving together a surprising picture. Sorry, I hope you guys can hear my voice. Saudi Arabia isn't just adjacent to the Warner Bros. Discovery bidding war, it may be positioned right at the center of it. Making sure my OBS is okay. Now, I'm not certain how they're gonna do it. Here, let's recap. What did the Saudi Arabia bought? They bought Evo, which include SNK, and oh yeah, King of Fighters.
Rip his head off and give it to Joker for a paperweight.
Always boss.
And now they bid, I think they bought, yeah, they buy EA, and now it is Warner Bros. Yep. What the? Could you hold for a minute, folks? There was a lot of interruptions. Don't worry. Now, the problem is right now, I don't know if it's true, because don't forget, ever since the Saudi Arabia acquires EA, the creators at the Sims creator, the Sims content creator, they were losing their minds because, don't forget, many of the Sims creators are what? They're from the woke leftists, like say the LGBTQ and all that sort. Because don't forget about the Middle East and their, what was that word? Oh yeah, their treatment with the LGBTQ community. No, it's true. And right now, I do remember I heard that a DC writer was fired. Yes, a DC writer who wrote Red Hood was fired for mocking the death of Charlie Kirk, which she was lucky she got fired. Because if she was there, assuming if EA bought Warner Bros, well, I mean, she would have been fired either way. Sorry, making sure my OBS is okay. Now, according to a producer named Patrick, I don't know how to say his last word, sorry. I'm so sorry. Patrick stated that the Middle Eastern Kingdom is in its final stage of acquiring the legendary American film studio. In his most recent statement, Patrick claimed that he has direct contact in the kingdom and said the deal for the Saudi Arabian to buy Warner Bros. Discovery is about one signature away, according to his contacts. He said it is pretty solid media source and he's trusting their information even if it risks him having to, in his word, eat the biggest meal of a dead crow of my life. It means he'll get fired or probably dismissed. I don't know. There are several other noteworthy claims. Paramount has made multiple bids at about $60 billion. The Saudi Arabia PIF's net worth is estimated to be $1 trillion, dwarfing the financial firepower of other bidders. Traditional Hollywood trades have been avoiding the Saudi angle entirely, sticking instead to the Ellison and Paramount. Yeah, I think they must have seen what happened with EA. The Saudi Arabia presents a primary bidder practically at the finish line, but that's not the whole story. Here's the thing, folks. Let's assume that Saudi Arabia got it, okay? Let's assume that way. What happens after that? You had to know that. Because right now, what's the word? Oh yeah. concerned. Because there are some comic book writers who probably hated their audience. They just post the word. Oh yeah, they attack it. Whoop. Oh, allez. So I don't know what's gonna happen. What else then? Oh yeah, Harry Potter. I think Harry Potter doesn't have a transgender.
Need to find those notes
I mean,
before Joker.
I know that Hogwarts Legacy, the recent one, I believe they have. I believe they only add that transgender just to appease the people. But then again, I don't think that transgender character is going to be available for that. No idea for certain. Wait, hang on. I need to go rescue Cash. Okay, here it is. Now this is the one. Again, if you see me do this, means I'm checking my OBS, okay? Matthew Baloney at Puck, one of Hollywood's most plugged-in reporters, published a piece with a very different feel. Instead of the Saudi Arabians buying Warner outright, the article focused on Comcast CEO Brian Roberts, who was noticed missing from a major industry dinner last month for David Zaslav. Why? Because Roberts was in Saudi Arabia. Okay, let's see more. Now, Baloney, I'm sorry, butchered the word. He writes that Robert was attending the PIF's Future Investment Initiative, a gathering for global executive aiming to translate debate into action across capital, technology, and policy. But the real eyebrow raiser came next. Two sources told Baloney that Roberts held at least one meeting with the PIF officials during his time in Riyadh. I'm sorry, I couldn't say it. Baloney doesn't leap into conclusion. He even cautions readers with "let's not get ahead of ourselves." But he does pose the question hanging over the entire story. Is Saudi Arabia backing Comcast's bid to acquire Warner Bros? Then there is the second wrinkle. Robert and Universal Theme Park Chief Mark Woodbury visited Qiddiya, sorry I butchered the name, the developing megacity of play in Riyadh, where multiple theme parks including Dragon Ball Z are under construction. A Comcast representative confirmed Roberts visited the site. Baloney also noted that Comcast has not decided whether to invest in Qiddiya. If this were the only theme park scouting trip, that would be one thing, but paired with WBD bidding war, it comes across something very differently. Okay, again, let's not get ahead, okay?
Where did she go?
Remember, I always say to you, some rumors can be true, some rumors cannot be. So take it with a grain of salt, okay?
Listen, we tried to tell you. We have no idea where she went. You're not getting out of here, you know. Yeah? Well, you're go.
Yeah.
What's that collar do? Why is it making that noise?
It's the suicide collar, but it sounds weird.
Suicide collar?
Well, they've got some other name, but, well, we just use them to monitor patients' heartbeats. If it drops too low, the alarm goes off and a crash team rushes in.
And so does my crew if you trigger one. How do you like them apples, bats? Standing around in the... let's see... the West Wing. They'd be there now if they weren't busy knocking a little sense into Cash. I'll tell you what, I won't spoil the surprise and let them know you're coming.
Wow. Now the question is, will it be a Saudi buyer or Saudi backer? Both versions of this story tells a different tales about the future of Warner Bros. As it pertains to Saudi Arabia. The Saudis are directly buying Warner Bros. Puck, Universal may need Saudi funding to acquire Warner Bros. Discovery. In one scenario, Riyadh becomes the owner. In the other, Riyadh becomes the financiers. Either way, the kingdom sits at the center of the bidding war, and Baloney points out why that matters. Comcast is worth $100 billion and would likely need a partner to afford Warner Bros. Discovery. Saudi Arabia's PIF is one of the deepest pocket investors on the planet. That's a match too strategic to ignore. Now, why does it matter, okay? Saudi Arabia has already poured billions into global entertainment, from sports to gaming to tourism. A bit involving Warner Bros. Discovery would be the kingdom's largest step yet into Hollywood proper, and whether as a buyer or a financial kingmaker, the presence of Saudi capital could reshape everything from DC films to HBO to CNN. HBO? Wait a minute, The Last of Us! We'll get to that. No one is announcing anything yet, of course. Deal this large take months of structuring, even without the geopolitical sensitive regulatory hurdles and or internal politics of multiple media empires. But if there is one thing the emerging reporting makes clear, is that Saudi Arabia has a role to play in the future of Warner Bros. The race has begun. Apologies if you had to hear my throat. That's what happens. You need a lot of water. Don't worry, I'll drink.
Why, you? Get Joker on the radio. Tell him he's not talking.
Tell us something, Wit.
Tell us, or we'll cut off your other hand.
Yeah.
Do what you want. I'm not talking.
Sure you will. Harley Quinn is on her way up here soon. She knows ways to loosen your tongue.
And you want to find out how she does it. She can do it with it. I ain't talking.
Okay, so
There's nothing to worry about. That man is on the way, but there's an army of you in there. Doesn't stand a chance.
Cat Stacy, tell us where he's ours.
That man's taken out one of your crew. Did you even notice?
You heard the boss. Hold up, I'm coming with you.
where is he?
Joker was right. I found someone.
Ooh. Honestly, The Last of Us, if Saudi Arabia, let's say assuming Saudi
What
Arabia
happened to you?
got Warner Bros, what's gonna happen with HBO? They won't be affected. I believe they won't. Because I mean, would have been, how would that, I mean, imagine if The Last of Us TV shows,
I gave you a couple of simple tasks. Make Cash talk, find Dr. Young and her notes. Has anyone actually checked off one of those tasks yet?
you know what, let's skip the whole Last of Us. I don't think Last of Us is gonna get affected. I mean, it would be interesting to see.
Man, someone should get rid of this dusty crap.
Honestly, folks, I think the DC Comics one thing is worried. Now, because don't forget, I think the one character that probably is going to be a problem is Batwoman. And also Dreamer. We all know Dreamer is transgender. I don't know if they're going to keep it, assuming if Saudi Arabia got Warner Bros. And I do mean assuming, of course.
Anyway.
Assuming. Whoop. Whoop. Allez. So. Oh yeah, the CW.
You may want to do a quick head count.
I mean, seriously, I don't know how the CW is going to be affected, because I know CW will be affected. I don't know how many they hire for the diversity quotas. But remember, just a rumor, okay?
Wake up! Doing this! What's going on? We gotta find him or we're next, you hear me? Leave him here! Spread out and find the bat!
Oh,
Hold up, I'm coming with you.
yeah, they're grouping together. So listen, don't forget, EA,
I gave you a couple of simple tasks.
Saudi Arabia has
Make
bought
cash talk, find
Evo,
Dr. Young, and
then
earn
EA,
those.
now Warner
Has anyone
Bros.
actually
So what's
checked off
next?
one of those tasks yet?
Because right now the question is, let's just say assuming they managed to bought either,
Protected old room full of books anyway.
let's just say for certain. The question is, how many employees are going to be affected? That's the real question. Here, let me give you an example. What's happening on EA? Look, it's still relevant, okay? Whoa.
Come on, find him. It's just an old room full of books.
Hang
How
on, I'm
hard
gonna
can
cut a
it
lot.
be?
This is this one is where? Hang on. Okay, so here's the thing. I think many people will be afraid because remember they say they don't want the Saudi Arabian. Many people just rather have the Ellison family or anybody else, anybody besides the Saudi Arabian, because look what's happening on EA. Yeah, they don't want to see the Saudi Arabian, or in this case, they don't want to see the LGBTQ being, you know, gutted. So I'm not certain how the comic book is going to. I don't think the. Yeah.
Make cash talk, find Dr. Young, and earn those. Has anyone actually checked off one of those tasks yet?
Whoop, get up. That was too close. Yeah, too close. So I think for Batman Arkham Asylum, or in this case Batman Arkham Remake, whatever they want to call it, in my opinion, I believe they're gonna do what they.
Needs this stuff anyway.
Batman Arkham Remake is gonna continue to be what it is. Now again, like it says, it will take some time because not only to clean up house, when the Saudi bought EA, there's still a lot of cleaning up to do. Okay? Trust me, there's a lot.
Come on, find him. It's just an old room full of books. How hard can it be?
Whoop. Cool. Allez.
He's taken one of you
Yeah.
out. And
So-
not in a nice first
Now,
date
what else
kind
is
of way.
Warner Bros? I'm trying to think, folks. What does Warner Bros own? Besides, of course. Oh yeah, Scooby-Doo. Reminds me of that one. Yeah. Scooby-Doo. I think I've heard people. I don't know if Scooby-Doo has a gay character in the Velma series. I don't know for certain.
What's going on? Shut up and keep looking. Batman!
What about House of Dragon though? I really need to check these things. But I do know that DC Studio is probably going to get affected. Yeah.
Batman's been busy. Haven't you noticed that someone's missing down there?
You heard Joker! It's the Bat!
That was stupid for me.
Over here!
Ooh.
Get us free!
That's a lot I had to cut. So again, like I said, I think many people probably is worried because when it comes to buying Warner Bros, the only thing they always say, anybody but the Saudi Arabian. These people in Hollywood, who I believe in Warner Bros, I believe they still have their LGBTQ and yeah, the representation, the DEI stuff and all that. I believe they don't want the Saudi Arabian to buy them. It'll be like EA. Look what's happening on EA right now. Many LGBT employee, either on EA or in BioWare, they all are afraid that Saudi Arabia is owning them, even though Andrew Wilson, the CEO of EA, assured them there will be creative freedom, which, we all know what's gonna happen right now. Many of his employees, they don't believe him. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'd be shocked to see if there are layoffs by those diversity hiring, or in this case, aka activists, who are in the company that don't benefit the company at all, okay? They just complain a lot. Let me try to rephrase what I said. I'd be shocked to see if one of those people that lay off were activists who didn't benefit the company, Warner Bros. At all. They just complain a lot. Enjoy this discussion?
Thanks.
Where did Dr. Young go?
I told her to run. These guys came in looking for her. I told her to go to her office and hide.
Does she keep her records there?
I guess. She was pretty desperate to get in there. Her office is over there.
How long ago was this? I need to find her notes before Joker gets his hands on them.
20 minutes, maybe more. What's so important about the notes?
Joker wants them. That makes them important. Stay here. I'm going to find her.
Not a problem. I'll try the radio, see if anyone else is around.
Oh.